Well, hello, we're live. This time I have my audio on. Hello, so happy to be here with you. My name is Natasha Zellerbach. I'm I'm a certified sustainability consultant, and I just love sharing tips with you about how and why to be sustainable. Today we're going to talk about spilled coffee and what that has to do with the story of paper. And I'm really excited that you're going to be here. Please go ahead and put comments in the Facebook Live. Even if you're not watching it right now, go ahead and do that later. Your interaction is really helpful and it'll help build our community. So, paper. What does spilled coffee have to do with paper? Recently, I was holding my cup of espresso. It's not a really big cup, but it had coffee in it. And I spilled it in the drawer right next to my desk. And I looked inside and realized that that was a drawer full of scrap paper. And then I remembered why I was saving scrap paper. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. Scrap paper, and how I got there with the spilled coffee. I also love to let people know there are little things that we can do to be sustainable. It's not a huge burden. There are simple little things you can do, and we'll talk about some of those today. First, I want to talk about why we really want to be careful with our paper. Paper is ubiquitous in the United States today because the pulp and paper industry figured out a while back, turn of the century or so, how to create really cheap paper. So we use it. However, the reason it's so cheap for us is that they're not paying the full cost. It's called externalized costs. And I'll explain what I mean by that. During the manufacture, they pollute the air and the water, and there's a huge amount of waste. The air is polluted with toxic chemicals. The water is polluted with the nutrients and solids that go into the water. And if the manufacturing companies had to pay for that, then we wouldn't be able to purchase it at such a cheap price. And then maybe we would be more careful with it just because we had to. But we can do that anyway. We can do all sorts of things to conserve our paper by adopting, which I have obviously over the years, an attitude of reverence for every little piece of paper that we use. So developing a reverence for paper, having an attitude of finding ways, creative, fun ways to conserve it, and know that paper is harsh on our environment. That is the big why. And there are a lot of things that we can do. For instance, what are you already doing? Work from there. Celebrate what you're already doing. Like I'm doing scrap paper. I double side the paper that I use. There are many other things, and I will put in the chat some of the tips that I came up with, but I really am eager to hear what you are doing as well. So those are the points that I wanted to make. Why we want to conserve paper, what we can do to do so, and what you are already doing. So thank you. It's great talking to you today. Go ahead and make comments. What I really like is for us to have more engagement and community in this group. So see you soon, and happy use of your paper. Bye-bye.